Dr. Lily RN. Thank you so much for tuning in. As we continue our countdown to the Super Bowl and our healthier cooking, we're going to give you some more healthier cooking ideas that you can serve at your Super Bowl party, or if it's just you and your family, or if it's just you, something you might enjoy during the Super Bowl. Today we're going to be cooking healthier sliders. So we're going to start with, somebody asked me in one of my other episodes what meat I was using. I use the all-natural Butterball turkey is what I'm using today in both the meals that I'm preparing. But depending on the area of the country that you live in, you have other local favorites or your local favorite. The main thing is healthier. So this is all-natural turkey, which is a leaner meat than using beef. So that's what we're going to use today. So we're going to be making turkey sliders. So the way I'm going to prepare my turkey, I'm using my indoor grill today. But if you're somewhere where you're lucky enough, it's warm enough, you can go outside and you can grill. You can do this on your grill outside. It's actually nice enough here to grill outside, but we have some construction in the local neighborhood, so I thought it might be too noisy to go outside today. But hopefully by Super Bowl Sunday, maybe we'll be able to go outside and grill. But today, I'm using the indoor grill, and I'm going to prepare pretty much my turkey burger the regular way that I do my hamburgers. So, cut this open. And today, I'm only making one of each. We're going to make the turkey burgers, turn them into sliders, and I'm also going to use turkey sausage. We're going to do like a sweet sausage. But I'm only doing two because today it's pre-Super Bowl and it's just Marshall and I. So we're sampling different foods that I'm preparing, so we're not going to make a lot so it doesn't go to waste. So we are going to start off with our turkey burger here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to season it ever so slightly. We are going to get some all-season salt, all right? And again, ever so slightly. One of the things that I have problems with, I'm heavy-handed. So when I use different products, sometimes I tend to use a lot, but we're trying to be healthier. So there's nothing wrong with using, a little bit of seasoned salt, but you just want to do it in moderation. So first side, I'm just gonna light sprinkle, all right? Then I'm gonna flip it over. Another thing you can do, instead of pouring from the container, pour a little bit in your hand. That way you can see how much you're using. Sometimes when you pour straight from the container, you don't really see how much that you're using. So if you pour it in your hand, you see that you're just doing a little bit, and then you get it on your burger so you have, a little bit of tenderness, a little bit of that flavor that you're going to use. All right, so we're going to go ahead. I'm going to get a little bit of olive oil just to coat my pan here. And I've started this on a very low setting. On the grill here, it is, I can't see without my glasses. I don't wear my glasses during filming because I hate the glare that I get from my glasses. But every once in a while, I will have to put them on, so I apologize for the glare. But we're at 300 degrees Fahrenheit here. So little low temperature just to get it started, and so it doesn't cook too fast for us, all right? So we're going to put that right on the grill. All right. So we have our turkey burger on there. We're going to shut it, let it cook. The next thing we have is, like I said, we're going to do a sweet Italian style sausage. And again, this is a Butterball all-natural turkey sausage that I'm using. And I'm going to cook this similar to the way I prepare my other sausages, the way I do hot dogs, anything else. And what I do is I boil it first, and then once it's boiled, once it's cooked, I then put it on my grill to give it that browning effect. All right? So we're going to put this, I already have some water that is heated. So we're going to take this and we're going to put it in our water to boil. So while that is cooking, what we're going to do, I'm gonna use some peppers, some mushrooms, and some different things with our meats today. So how I'm gonna prepare that, I have my handy dandy wok that I'm gonna use. We're just gonna lightly saute some of our vegetables. So what I'm using today, I have some onions that I've already cut up. I have some mushrooms. And in here, I have sweet peppers, and I also have some jalapeno peppers. You'll notice that I've cut the sweet peppers long ways, and I've cut my jalapeno peppers, what is it, the other way? So one's long way and one is width way, I guess that is. And I did that so you can tell the difference from the two peppers, so you know if you're getting a sweet pepper or if you're getting something with a little kick. If you've watched any of my other cooking series videos, you'll know that I like to cook with a little bit of pep, a little bit of hot things, so I like kick to mine. So if you don't like kick, then don't use the jalapeno peppers, or if you're having company, some may like the jalapenos, some may not, but this way you can tell the difference. And then we also have some mushrooms that we're gonna saute along with it. All right, so again, my handy dandy olive oil spray. I'm gonna take that and I'm just gonna coat the bottom of my pan. We'll put this on here. All right, and then I'm just gonna dump all this in my pan here, in my wok. All right. Just a little bit, because we don't want this to cook too fast. All right. Check our turkey burger here. I'm gonna flip it. And right now it has a nice grill, a nice sear on this side. Looks nice and tasty, so we'll flip it. Let it cook on the other side. Okay, so we have our turkey sausage has finished boiling. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the grill with our turkey burger. So I'm going to grab some olive oil spray, slightly coat the other side. I'm going to turn off the heat here, and we are going to take our turkey sausage. And you'll see it's plumped up. Woo-hoo. Be careful there with the hot water. All right. What you can do is take your lid here and transfer it. And then we're going to get it on the grill. So our turkey burger is almost ready. And again, your turkey burger is similar to your hamburger. It depends on how you like your turkey burger. It is recommended that you cook it to 165 degrees. Make sure it's 165 degrees to be fully cooked. So you can test that to make sure that it is fully cooked. But outside of that, you're going to do it to your taste. All right. So we're going to let those cook for a little bit, and then we will prepare our finished products. So our turkey burger is at a point where it's almost finished, so I'm going to add the cheese to it. So different cheeses. I prepared something a couple weeks ago, used some cheese, and someone wrote and asked, hey, I don't like that type of cheese. Do I have to use that type of cheese? No, you don't. The whole thing is healthier cooking. So what I'm using today, I am going to use, I have a choice between my provolone cheese, which is reduced fat, 30% less fat, or I have extra thin Swiss cheese. And the extra thin Swiss cheese, just because it's extra thin, it naturally has half the calories, half everything that a full slice of cheese will have, but it still has, some people think that the reduced fat, if you use 2% milk, tastes a little different. I really can't tell the taste, but some people do. So if you can't tell the taste, Then get extra thin slices. That way you're automatically making it healthier by cutting out, half what you put on there. So today I think I'm gonna go with my extra thin Swiss cheese. So we're gonna reach in here and we're gonna get a piece of cheese. I think this is the other thing that I used to do is I used to take cheese and I would put a lot of cheese. Which, if that's something that you're used to doing, again, remember healthier. So if you want to use 2 types of cheeses on your turkey burger, then maybe use a thin cheese or use the reduced calorie cheese, because that way you're getting the taste that you want, but it's still healthier. All right, so we're gonna let that cheese melt on there, and our hot dog is still browning, so we're gonna let those cook for a couple more minutes. So our turkey burger has cheese. It is melted to where I like it. So I took it off. I turned up my grill just a little bit so our turkey sausage can get the brownness that I like on the turkey sausage. Meantime, while we wait for the sausage, I'm going to prepare our bun. What I'm using, substitute for our bun, I'm using Thomas's English Muffins, the multi-grain, 100 calorie. All right. I like this because you get your taste of bread. And also, I like the cracks and crannies of the English muffin. I think, to me, my opinion, when I put my condiments on, I don't have to use as much because they seep into the crevices and it gives me that taste without putting a lot on. Again, I'm one of those people who like to, but should not use a lot of extra sauces when I'm preparing my meals. So trying to be healthier, I have to get away from putting so much of the sauces on my burgers and my sandwiches. We're gonna go back here, and we're just gonna pop this in the toaster oven. I like mine toasted. You don't have to have yours toasted if you don't choose to. So I'm gonna toast that, let that cook for a couple minutes. Okay, our English muffin is ready. So it's out of the toaster oven. I'm gonna take our turkey burger and put it on here. Now, if you want to at this time, you can use your condiments, take a little bit of condiments, and again, remember, less is better. Again, sometimes condiments become a problem for us because we like to pour it on. I'm very guilty of that. Anyone who knows me knows that usually I love a lot of mayonnaise, a lot of ketchup, a lot of mustard, and really you're taking away from the taste of whatever you're eating. I really have a condiment sandwich more so than a whatever my sandwich is. Our Italian sausage here is still grilling. We love our hot dog sausages well done, almost burnt. So that's why mine is still on here. Once yours gets to where you like it, take it off, but for now, ours is still cooking. We're gonna go ahead and finish our little slider here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the top on here, all right? Smush it down just a little bit, and then I'm gonna cut it in sections of 4. And again, if you were gonna put some condiments, some ketchup, whatever you're using, less is best. You can put it on now or after you cut it. But the reason I'm not putting any on is because preparing for guests, we're not sure what condiments they may like. So right now I'm gonna leave it as is. But what I am gonna put on here, after I get them cut in my 4s, I'm gonna take a little bit of lettuce, all right? So I'm gonna put lettuce, and then I'm gonna take a slice of tomato. Well, you can probably fit 2 up there. These are the cherry tomatoes, so they're tiny, tiny slices. We'll put this back on, and I would take my toothpick, slide it through. All right. Then what I'm going to do, however you're going to plate yours, your presentation, then once that is done, you can take that. Let's put it next to here so you can see. All right, once you plate it, and then however you're going to present your food, if you want to put it this way, you can. If you want to set it up, I find this way is best because it helps people to see, you know, what's inside, and also because there's a toothpick going through to the other side, it sits nicely that way. The other thing that we're going to do, we have, which I almost lost, my peppers. You can also use some of your peppers or your jalapenos, some of your mushrooms to put on here as well. So this one we're going to take, and we're going to get our tongs, and we're going to put a jalapeno pepper on. You can tell that's for me, the spiciness. And I'm going to get maybe an onion, put that across here, maybe another onion. All right, and then I'm going to put this up here. And why not put some lettuce? We're going to put some lettuce on this one too. And again, this is just to your taste, what you feel your guests might enjoy. Here we're just creating, all right? So we're going to put that back on, and then we're going to get another toothpick, if it doesn't slide over on us. And then we have that, all right? And then you'll just continue the same thing. However, whatever you decide to top your sliders with, that's what you're going to put on here. All right, so that's a different version there. And again, that's why I prefer presenting this way, because you can kind of see what's in each individual sandwich without having to pick it up and look at it. You can kind of see, you know, what's on there. I know that has a jalapeno. I don't want a jalapeno. I'm not going to take that one. All right, so we're going to set this off to the side, and we're going to check our sausage. Okay, we have our sausage. Our sausage is ready. And whoop, sausage is trying to get away. But as I said, we like our sausage pretty much burnt on the outside. So I cooked our sausage a long time. You don't have to cook yours that long. Just long enough to get it brown on the outside is fine. Or if you like it like us, almost burnt, then go for it. So what we're going to do with the sausage, usually the Italian sausage comes on that yummy bread, but you have so much bread, it's really thick. To be healthier today, what I am using, I have a carb balanced wrap. All right, this is a spinach herb wrap. So what I'm going to do is, this is the whole, as you see right here, the size of it. I'm going to cut it in half. All right, best I can in the middle. I don't think that's exactly even, but I don't think anyone's going to come in and measure. So I think I'll be all right. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sausage, and I'm going to also cut that in half. Okay? So next thing we're going to do, take our sausage, and we're going to put it in here. And then we're going to top it with what you'd like to top it with. We're going to take, grab my tongs here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do some onions on the side here. I have a jalapeno in there. I have mushroom in there. I'm going to get some peppers in here. All right. I'm going to do another jalapeno because it's me, and maybe a couple more peppers. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're simply going to roll this. All right. Roll, roll, roll. Almost like row, row, row your boat when you were younger. All right. And we're definitely going to need a toothpick to hold this in place. So we'll get our handy dandy toothpick. All right. Move this over a little bit so you can see. As I grow, my goal is to get a bigger kitchen so I can spread out and you guys can see everything. But for now, we'll make this work. But this is our sweet Italian sausage roll. So we're going to take our other half. And again, this is to your liking. I'm putting things on that I know we like in our household. When I have company, I will make a variety of things. You can add your lettuce, you can add your tomatoes. So this one, what we're gonna do, I'm not gonna put any peppers in. Well, I'm gonna put peppers, I'm not gonna put jalapenos. Marshall doesn't like jalapenos, so I'm not gonna do a lot of spice on his, but I am gonna do some mushrooms and some onions. I will do some sweet peppers. Okay, sweet peppers, sweet peppers. And then I'm gonna do some lettuce and tomatoes on this one. So I'm gonna get some tomatoes, put in there. And the thing you have to remember about this is you're rolling it. So as you roll it, you should get a taste of the flavors in every bite. So no worries if you have, peppers on one side. I try to do it evenly, but if you don't, no worries, it should roll up. So this, I added some tomatoes, I added some lettuce, and now I'm gonna do my roll. Roll, roll, roll. Your bow, or your Italian sausage, gently down the stream. Then we're gonna take our toothpick, we're gonna put it through to hold it together. All right. All right. And there you have it. There's your presentation. Now what I would add to this, we're doing our healthier cooking series for the Super Bowl. So we did some air fried French fries, if I can think. We did French fries in the air fryer. We also did our buffalo chicken strips. I call them our teeny tiny buffalo chicken strips. So you can have your fries with this. Also, you're going to have your veggie tray, which we also prepared. And one thing, sugar snap peas. I always call these the little peas, the snap peas, the sugar peas. I always get it wrong because I never can remember offhand what they are. But that's why I kept them out today. So they're sugar snap peas. So the thing that I like and why I like potato chips, I like French fries with my sandwiches, because I like crunch when I eat. These have great crunch to them when you eat them, so it gives you that crunch, but it's a healthier crunch that you can have while you're eating. So you might want to add that to your presentation, just as something as people are eating their finger foods, are fixing their plate, they have a little sandwich with something that's a little crunchy. And then again, we have different, you can have your ketchup, you can have your barbecue sauce. You guys probably can guess I like spicy mustard, but you can have all that sitting off to the side, and as people come up and fix their little trays, their little finger foods, they can get a little bit. What I like to do, you can do, we have the squeeze bottles, but again, when we're squeezing things on, I tend to squeeze a lot. I'm heavy-handed, so if you're able to, you might want to get like a little spoon that people can take just a little portion and put on, so they're not getting too much. So that is it for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you will prepare it for the Super Bowl. We have at least one more series. Something came to mind that I'm going to try to do if I have time, because again, it's countdown to Super Bowl, but I want to get as many healthier foods for you as possible that you can try and that you could prepare and enjoy on Super Bowl Sunday. So until then, thank you again so much for watching Healthier Cooking with Dr. Lily RN, and until next time, have a great day. Thanks.